New intro coming your way. No, maybe the camera's right there. Hi, I'm Jasmine. I'm a mom of 4, and I am working on making my own webcomic called Vindicate. It is a story inspired by the parable of the prodigal son, specifically focusing on the themes of the elder son. Xavier is an orphan boy adopted by a king, until the king is murdered and Xavier was framed for it. Fleeing for his life, he teams up with a pirate to seek justice and to clear his name. The most notable films and novels that have inspired the work of Vindicate are The Count of Monte Cristo, Treasure Planet, and The Mask of Zorro. I miss the late 90s, early 2000s swashbuckling era, and I want to bring that back in my story, while also bringing in those Christian narratives that really burned deep into my heart. One of the reasons why I'm creating Vindicate is because I wanted to create this raw and gritty Christian narrative. So I felt inspired that I needed to make this. I'm tired of seeing this safe, non-confrontational Christianity in a lot of the narratives that I see. All I ever learned from the safer things was that Jesus loved me, whatever the heck that meant. I don't know how deep his love actually went for me. I believe that beauty is essential to understand yourself and your creator. And part of that beauty means you have to go deep into the ugliness as well. Themes such as revenge, selfishness, hatred, lust. God allows evil because great beauty can be brought forth from it. Anything can be redeemed by his love and his grace. And then there's also the Jesus that I want to know that I didn't get to know. The raw and the romantic Jesus. Vindicate is my love story to the divine and my love story to Jesus in what he has taught me throughout my life. And another update. I have updated my Buy Me a Coffee page. I've pretty much realized, like, now that my kids are out on summer vacation, I'm not going to be able to upkeep the promises that I've put up there, and I'm kind of going crazy. I'm not getting the time that I would like to have on Vindicate. I was focusing way too much on the social media side and not enough on my story, and I really want to have more time to focus on my story. So right now, I only got some two tiers. Anyways, so there are only going to be 2 tiers. The first tier is only starting at $2 a month, and it's just for general support. And that'll go towards things like paying for my website and helping with some other expenses that come along the way when it comes to things like copywriting for my IP Bible. And also, I'd like to hire an editor one day once I get started on this script. And the second tier is at $7 a month. So not only will you be supporting me, you will also be getting a shout out at the end of my long form YouTube videos. And I also want to give you another update. So I'm still working on the IP Bible, but the general story is done. I do need to flesh it out a little bit more. I was able to talk with a lawyer about copyright, and I got a consultation from there, and now I know what more things I need to add. So once I'm done getting that and then having somebody review it for me one more time before I submit it, I'm going to share with you guys everything that I learned from that process. So we're on the home stretch of getting this IP Bible completed, and I'm so excited because right after this, there's no stopping me now. I'm going to be making the script. I'm also going to be thumbnailing, and I'm going to finish those character designs because I still didn't design my antagonist yet because I've changed how he is going to look. I've changed actually him as a character in general, and let me tell you, if the protagonist, Xavier, is not your favorite character, you're gonna like this guy. He's gonna be my favorite villain that I've ever created because I've only created one villain. All right. Thanks everybody for tuning in, and I look forward to seeing you guys in my next video.